so I don't forget. That sound crazy, ain't that recording in progress? That sound crazy,
ain't? Yeah, I heard.
Like, whoa, wait up, what is this, Los? Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I was advertising this drink.
That's just that's heavy, bro.
I
like
told everybody, yo, go watch this.
That word of yeah, man, the word of mouth, man, it goes a long way, man, because nowadays, like I do be spamming niggas, like I'll just send it to it, because I don't think people realize that, like, the way the algorithm work, my videos don't necessarily even reach all of my followers, like whether y'all actually watch it or not, it don't even reach y'all. So like I be having to like kind of manufacture my own buzz. Now you could pay for the promotion, but like, when I see sponsored ads, not all the time, but sometimes, I swipe past it. That don't make me click on it. You know what I mean? So like that word of mouth is a little bit more powerful, because it's like, yo, I'm on here, check me out, whatever. And then it's like, it's just an organic buzz. You know what I mean? And then people might like it. They might like, oh, what else Lo's talking about? Or are they gonna come back on whatever? Instead of just, and I do pay for I do boost my post sometimes, but like, like it's different, that organic feel, you know what I mean?
Natural feel.
Yeah,
it's also some of the people that you have on here, it gains their crowd too. Like, what are they talking about with these people? I mean, like certain females you have on there, it brings a different crowd.
Yep. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got an audience, and it's like, because I'm gonna promote y'all, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put y'all, you know what I mean? So, just return the favor. You know what I mean? That's
for sure.
But
I definitely got to tap in on that joint you talking about, the BMF.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was, y'all know Lamar Silas, right? Like, y'all feel like I can name a couple. Like, I'm not gonna name them here right now, but I can name a couple niggas that I know that's on that
shit.
Lamar
Silas. I know a lot of them.
Like, for real, like Finn, he don't want nothing. Just he do want his baby mom back, but like, he's not even trying to take over the city. He just want to be the terrorist. You know what I mean?
He
like,
want no money.
Yeah, like he not on no money type shit. He just terror.
That'd be like a lot of niggas for instance, in our city.
Yeah,
be a lot of niggas who got a gun for broke.
Facts.
Instead of trying to get some money, they want to rob and kill and all types of nice shit. Like,
yep.
It's perfect. I ain't gonna lie, that BMF joint is perfect for like our city.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I said, like, it is authentic in that sense, because it's like, because all these shows, they be like, oh, this turf war, we gonna take over. Like, and it be like that, but it don't be like that. It be like Lamar Silas, just haters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trying
especially the old head niggas too.
Yeah,
because he an older nigga who ran it back in the day. Now the young niggas got it, and then he mad.
Yep, he mad.
It's like that everywhere. Like, old heads don't like young niggas coming up.
Hell no, especially you messing with their women, like all that. Like, then that's the thing. That's another part of it. Like, you know what I mean? He taking care of a kid that's not his, and that's commendable if he's an actual stepdad. But like, he on some other shit, right? Like, he ain't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That right there, that got a little weird.
That got real weird.
On that. Yeah. I can speak on it like I'm a stepfather.
Yeah, right? yeah.
I mean, so the way he's like, no, that's my daughter. Like,
yeah,
that's a little weird. Like, you gotta have your boundaries when it comes to that. Like, there has to be boundaries when it comes to another person's kid. There has to be a line that you can't really cross. You might feel that way, cool, but keep it to yourself. Don't express it that way, because it comes off a little obsessive and weird. Like, you gotta there's just lines you can't cross when it comes to someone else's child. Like, to me, I don't know. That's how I go about it. Like, that was when he be like, I want to see my daughter. Like, it's not even your daughter. She told you that.
Yeah, she even told you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he in denial about it. You know what I mean? But like, have y'all ever seen any like fan theories about who they think the real dad is?
No.
I ain't seen that yet.
No, so I like, because I was just kind of like, I was trying to find like a clip that I could insert from the show into that like clip, whatever, and I couldn't really find nothing, because they lock that shit down. And I tried to do the screen record on my phone, and then like it blacks it all out, whatever. So like stars, they'll black it out. But they saying that they think the father is the boy Slick, the dude that his boy that he killed. They saying that he's actually the dad, and it was like little stuff that they said. It was one of the early scenes where I think he was there when he was like rolling up on Monique Cash Doll or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, are y'all good?" Like people said, like that little clue that was a clue that like maybe it's the daughter. And then when Meech had the young girl, and he's like, "Yo, I'll kill her, whatever." And like just the way he saw her, he's like, they was thinking like maybe he felt guilty, like yo, this is my real kid. I can't let nothing happen to my real daughter. But like it's just a theory. But I don't know. Did y'all peep any of that or nothing? Like you can't even tell.
Watching the show, at first I really thought it was Meech's daughter.
Okay.
But then when they would start saying like Uncle Meech, I was like, all right, I don't know, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Who knows, bro? Like at the end of the day, it's based on true facts, but it's dramatized, so it could be. So
yep.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's funny because even because like if y'all tap into battle rap, like last weekend during the Drake card, there was a lot of BMF lines, and then Surf, he said to Calico, like he's like, yo, if your dad was really popping in BMF, he would have been you know what I mean, like they would have made a character out of him. And I'm thinking like that's a good angle in a battle, but I'm like, I don't necessarily think that's true. Like, you know what I mean, like he could still have been a part of, you know what I mean, and a big part of it, but they not necessarily trying to dramatize his role, you know what I mean? Because some of them people, they might not have existed at all, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
and we don't necessarily
like
know.
that's how I feel with this, like with Blue Da Vinci talking all this. Like first off, like they're in Detroit, like you ain't come up until later. Why are you even giving your input at all?
Yeah,
like, it just don't make no sense. Like this shit was way before you. Why are you talking about this with your name? You're not
yeah.
Yeah, he's weird, but
Who's so what happened with that? The Blue Da Vinci, what happened with that?
Blue Da Vinci was actually like a rapper on BMF's label.
Okay.
But this is years later. Like they already lit. Like they already took over Detroit. Now they moving around. Now they in Atlanta.
So all right, yeah, yo. So yeah, man, I got two guests today, man. Matter of fact, let's start the show, man. Yo, hey, yo, welcome to the 280 Plus podcast. I'm your host, Slows Def, and I got two friends today, man, on the podcast. I guess they two longtime friends, right? Can we say that?
Right.
All right, that's
say that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we bringing the group setting back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tap in with these brothers, man. We got a lot to talk about. A little bit about friendship. We're gonna talk a little bit about music, a little bit about fatherhood. You know what I mean, and we're gonna see how it goes, man. So this weekend, or just the other weekend, Summer Walker's album, you know what I mean, came out, right? You know what I mean? Like the album's out, right? And like, yo, it just seems like, yo, she got a hold over these women, man. Like it seemed like, you know what I mean? Anything she put out it's big talk, you know what I mean, for these ladies, whatever, you know what I mean? And all I've been seeing is the comments like, yo, this is one, you know, shout out to her, you know what I mean? Like she put out a project that people feel is even better than her first one. And she got a real good reception the first time, whatever. But like, let's talk about like Summer Walker's impact on these women, man. Like, you know, first of all, like how is she motivated? Why do these women like kind of gravitate towards her and the things that she's saying in particular? You know what I mean? Like what's going on with that?
She's like the Drake for the woman.
Okay.
That's what she is. And not even just the Drake for she's like a Drake and the Fab for the woman, because you know now they want to post the captions and all their lyrics is captions now. Like
yeah.
She, from what I've heard so far, I ain't listened to the whole album. I think I only listened to like one song for real. But
okay.
It's basically talking what females go through for real, and like females is fed up for real. 2021 females is fed up.
Oh man,
they the new niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas.
Dang,
sure.
So niggas. What are we doing that they fed up about, man? Like, what are we doing wrong?
It's not necessarily what we doing wrong. It's what we're not doing.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's a lot of things women want men to do, but we not catching it. I mean, sometimes men need that, like, how can I, like, that's like that sense of like, yo, you need to do this. You need to, I mean, not on like arguing type, but like sit down, conversate, have communication.
Okay.
Between nowadays, 2021, there's no communication in the relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like people can think this and think that and never come together and actually talk about it. They just arguing, you know, fighting about it.
Yeah.
Or they want to throw subliminals on social media and think you're supposed to pick it up. Like, I don't know who you're talking about. You could be talking about Boo Boo the Fool. Little do I know I am Boo Boo the Fool, but I'm not peeping that. Like, shit, I think you talking about some other nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got going on, like, because the trust ain't always there where it should be.
Okay.
So you just like, you're not gonna say that because you don't want to start nothing, and she's not gonna say nothing because she's too prideful. Nowadays, everybody too prideful. Social media killed everything. Like, there's nothing real. Everything's fictional, I think.
Yeah. So all this is just. Do you think she really authentically like believes what she's saying, or is it just art? You know what I mean? Is it just music? You know what I mean? Do you think she talk heavy like that in real life?
I feel like it's half and half.
Okay.
She could spit this. She could spit this shit on her album.
Yeah.
But she be right sucking up to this nigga.
Oh, you talking about London?
Yeah, be on this top, like, you know what I mean, like sucking up. She get her shit about to put it out to the world, give these women something to relate to.
Yeah.
The whole time she wanted these regular, I mean, blowing up his phone, like, where you at, like, on this time, like,
yeah.
That's a lot of what a lot of women do. They portray something different to social media, to the world. But behind closed doors, they don't want to lose that man. They don't want to. I mean, they don't want that shit for another woman to pick that man up. Like, they don't want that. They just portray this to the world so other women can be like, yeah, support her. Act like, I got your back. Don't worry about that nigga. He's a piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it is nowadays. They want the world to know this, but behind closed doors, it's something different.
It's like the same thing that niggas used to do back in the day.
So what was we doing back in the day, fam? Like, what you talking about?
Like, just like if somebody was feeling a girl,
okay,
like especially in high school, this happened all the time in high school. Somebody be like, "Oh yeah, nah, I heard she got this, or I heard she got that, or I heard her shit boom."
Yeah.
But the whole time they really like her. The whole time they just don't want you to go at her because they know you might get it. Like,
oh shit.
So that dirty macking type stuff.
Whole shit.
Yeah, whole shit. We call that whole shit.
Whole shit. Yeah. So that's what the women is on but on social media to the public. Like,
they want support from other women about what they going through. And mind you, a lot of women do go through shit, like, and really going through it and don't want nothing to do with a guy. But a lot of women just want it for attention, so that other women can relate, talk about it, down talk the man, down talk men, period. So just so other people can intervene and give them this, like, I don't know, like, blow them up type shit.
Yeah. They want this validation from people that's not inside their relationship.
That's the word.
And it's bad because it's like, yo, you really probably should be just communicating with that person that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Because them people don't got all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't see the day to day, and half the time, just all of us, we don't always keep it 100. Like, I don't tell everybody what's going on in like every little situation. Like, I usually don't tell the part that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Right? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, and I feel like, yeah, women definitely fall victim to that. You know what I mean? Just like I said, they talk too much. And we, you see me on the podcast, I'm talking about Jada. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she just talk too much. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like, and now her, it's a little bit more extreme because she's even a bigger star necessarily than even like a Summer Walker, but like, especially compared to like just the average woman, like, yo, you really putting out a lot of stuff that like maybe y'all really need to iron some things out. And like, yo, a lot of stuff is like coming out, like, because Bull got a book coming out, and we're seeing a bunch of like other stuff. I just seen something where it said like, he was like, yo, about our marriage, like, you know what I mean? She gonna do her and I'm gonna do me in terms of finding happiness. And I'm like, all right, man, y'all might need to like go to the drawing board, man, and figure some things out, man, because
that shit right there it's not to me, it's not meant for the public. That's something to do behind closed doors. They've been married for years. Since we was kids, since I was a kid. I mean, so like, her doing all that shit for attention, man. To me, she might really feel that way, but now she want the world to know, embarrass this nigga, or make him look like some type of different type of man that what the world portrayed him as.
Yeah.
I mean, and I just feel like that's killing his character because he can't even defend himself. He just taking the hit.
Yo, and women are like, yo, but I mean, he's in that relationship. He must like it. I'm like, yo, he's famous. Like, he can't publicly cuss her out. You know what I'm saying? He can't, like, especially his stature. Like, there's a lot of things that he can't do that maybe we can get off. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, if he's damned if he do, he's damned if he don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in a lose-lose situation. And so I don't know.
And I honestly think, like, because he gave Kevin Hart a lot of advice, and one thing Kev said to him was, Well, he said to Kev was, when you're in the public eye, you don't speak bad about your wife, even if it's not your wife anymore. So Kev was talking about when he made a joke. He made a joke about his wife's feet being big. So when people seen her outside, like they making jokes about her feet now.
Yeah.
But that's still his ex-wife, his mother of his kids. And you don't want nobody clowning like you don't want nobody clowning your folks for real, especially like you can clown on your folks like me. I can clown on my sister all day. Ain't nobody else gonna clown on my sister.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing for them. So Will probably feel like that for real, since that's the advice he gave to somebody.
Yep.
And then watching his interview, and I started thinking like, damn, maybe he just don't want to embarrass. Maybe he do want to leave her.
Yeah.
But he don't want everybody to be talking about it. Like,
exactly. Yo, for real, yo. That's crazy. And like, yo, do you think like Summer's fans, do you think they like try to like in public, maybe like in person, try to like attack London on the track or like
you
say
ain't see
shit
the
to him?
post?
Nah, what happened?
Oh, the moment she dropped, they hopped on his post and was like, what you do to her? You a nut ass nigga. Yo, man, females comment on his shit.
Oh,
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, they was grinding him up.
That first song, Bitter.
Yeah.
That song, I heard like the first 3 tracks. That song right there, I'm like, damn. She smoked him. Like everybody, a lot of people can relate to what she was saying. And he went at him.
That's crazy. See, I did see something about like it seemed like people was blaming him for her contract. Yeah, I mean, or whatever. Because that came out too this week. Where she has like a really bad contract that she signed.
She made like 15 cents.
Yeah, on the
like,
yeah, like 15 on the dollar. Yeah, 15.
Damn.
And that's on the back end. Yeah, I mean, and that's where a lot of artists make their money. Yeah, I mean, like that advance money is cool, but like you want the money on the back end. Like anytime your song is playing, whatever, any type of royalties. That's what it was. It was royalties, and she's only making like 15%. And they were saying like that's lower than like normal, but it does get lower in certain instances. But like, yeah, I seen people like attacking him or whatever. But I'm like,
they said her contract was like her working $15 an hour. I was crying. I said, damn.
I ain't see that.
Damn, yeah, she's making that minimum wage, that new minimum wage, right?
New minimum wage.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
She gotta take that. Yeah, that shit fucked up her contract, but she gotta take that another outlook. Because I was just watching Doug's interview. What was it, Breakfast Club? I want to say
Breakfast Club, John.
It was Breakfast Club. He said when he signed his contract, the first one, Stoner and all that, he said, I knew that was a fucked up contract.
Okay.
Said, all I needed was the platform. Once I got the platform, it's a wrap. I got it from here.
Yep.
And he got out of the contract, now owns his shit, and took off.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to make, it could be a bad situation, but you got to make something good out of that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can turn that around.
Definitely. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like I don't know how long her contract is, but like, yeah, I would if you know that you about to have a buzz, I would probably err on the side of like probably doing like a short-term contract. You know what I mean? Just so I could, you know what I mean, you use the resources that I got, whatever. Maybe I do get cheated out the deal, but then once I'm free, then I can, you know what I mean, do my own thing and blossom, whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, speaking of also new music, so Travis came out with some new music, but that's not really what's getting the headlines right now, man. Yeah, I mean, y'all heard about the Astroworld Festival?
I seen some of it on Instagram, but I ain't really like tuned in. I just read that people was dying and some dude was ejecting people with drugs.
Yo, yeah, I did hear that last part too. Yeah, I mean that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I watched the statement from the cop, but I really don't even. I don't know what the big hype is about Travis. Period. Okay. I don't think he's that nice. His beats not, but he's fucking trash. I don't even know what he's talking about half the time. Like everyone knows. Like I'm one of like I don't like Travis Scott. I don't know why he's such a big artist.
Yeah,
seriously. Like I just don't get it.
I love Travis Scott, man. That's
I like his sneakers though. Just
his shoes. I like those.
Yeah. Nah, I think let's see. In terms of this sonically, I think he's something different, whatever, you know what I mean? And I think I don't know what it really is either. Like he got it like it's really the sound. It's really the sound. I like the melodies, whatever. It do give me like that Kid Cudi vibe. I was a big Kid Cudi fan.
You heard what Kanye said though?
I was just about to say that.
We could talk about that a little bit. We could talk about that. Yeah, he said he's Travis is Kanye he said Rocky and Cuddy all combined, whatever.
All combined,
yeah. So maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
because I ain't see the big deal with Cuddy.
Okay.
I mean, so like they the same joint for me.
Yeah.
But see, Cuddy for me, like he got me through like especially like my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Listening to Cuddy just put me in a different place. Like when I was in a dark state, I listen to Cuddy and just feel way better. Like, okay, like, yeah, like almost like it was just different listening to him. Like, I don't know what he be on now. He be on some bullshit now. But.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of what Travis does for a different generation. But I think his core base of fans though is a younger generation. It's a social media generation. You know what I'm saying? So I think his fan base as a whole, it probably is weird. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of react in inappropriate ways. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of the way they follow him is a little bit like it does feel like a cult in some ways.
Yeah,
and I mean it is kind of strange. But like I mean, yeah, it's sad, man. Like they said, like 8 people died, and a couple of them was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And I've been to a Travis Scott concert, bro. And like in terms of energy, in terms of like how intense it is, I would never be down in like on the floor. Now this was outside, so I think the whole thing was kind of like it was at like a park, so the whole thing was like floor level, whatever. But they were just talking about how like people were so compressed, like people kept charging the stage, and like they was packed like sardines, like they couldn't even move, whatever. And so and I'm hearing like a lot of backlash, like people were like, oh he didn't stop the show, whatever. I'm seeing a couple conflicting reports though, so I'm gonna wait to kind of say something about that, but he did eventually stop the show. But I think, I don't know, with all them people there, even the paramedics, they couldn't even really like get up to him, whatever, or get up to the people. But yeah, he did stop the show, even though they kind of made it seem like he did. But what's the craziest concert y'all ever been to? Like,
I ain't never been to one for real.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I've been to the craziest one for me.
Oh, not mine. Gerbo.
Okay.
At Cobblestone.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Shit.
But for me, I ain't gonna lie, it had to be. Now this is gonna sound funny. I'm gonna tell you the 2 I went to, right?
Okay.
Right, so I went to the Future and then Yo Gotti at the Howard Homecoming.
Okay.
But that was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But them old folks in Philly, I went to this Philly concert with the Isley Brothers. My aunt took me.
Yeah.
That was different. They brought out Mary J.
Yeah.
They brought out so many older people. Like I don't even know half of them, but the way the crowd was acting, I said, yeah, this is different.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit younger then. But that was the most, and it was like outside. We was at the museum. It was so many people there. I just couldn't believe like they had the crowd rocking. Everybody knew their songs.
Yeah.
Damn. I said, this is how you do a concert. If you're gonna do a concert, you gotta do it like this.
That's the stuff. And yeah, see that vibe though is probably like a lot of love, whatever, and like I mean, people in a feel good mood. Like I mean, some of Travis's music is like it probably taps into different emotions where people like get a little bit crazy, and like I said, that's crazy what happened. Hopefully they figure out and the injecting people with stuff. I don't know
that
what the fuck
was crazy. I heard it was Fett. He was running around infecting people with fentanyl. The police officer said that it was the he even got the security guard. They had the Narcan, the security guard to bring him back.
Yeah.
That's
people are weird.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is weird. Man, hopefully, yeah. And I seen one big thing I did see. Roddy Ricch, because I guess he was a part of that show. He said he was going to give his compensation, his net compensation of that show. He's going to donate it to the families that are victims. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's hard. Hopefully, man, everybody recovers and that was injured. Rest in peace to the people that lost their lives at that show. Definitely. And I don't know, man. Like when it comes to that type of stuff, like I said, since I've been to one, I definitely wouldn't recommend like young kids, even though, and that's the thing, his concert, the age range is so crazy. Like you got little kids there. Like I remember leaving Astroworld concert, like it was like 2018, and it was like little boys, like little guys there, like little white boys, whatever. And I'm thinking like, I don't know, man. Some of his content might be kid. I don't know. I don't really say his content is not really kid friendly, like really at all. But
I can't even say what his content is.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like I think something, I mean, with security, whatever, like you can't, they got to do better in terms of like controlling people from moving up and things like that. But that's always a risk factor, whatever. But like the drugs and injecting people, that's some whole weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
different.
Yeah, I mean, so, but yeah, speaking of concerts, whatever, one of my good friends, man, like, and we're gonna talk about friendship, whatever. But I mean, that's my homeboy. And we used to go to a lot of different concerts, whatever, man. And most of my friendships, just in general, man, are like from childhood, man. Like we talking like now at this point, like 20 years plus. You know what I'm saying? With some of my friends. So like y'all two, man, y'all two like real close homeboys, whatever. Like how long have y'all been friends, man?
Go ahead, Quinny.
Shit, I don't even know. Shit.
Nah, that shit been like 13 years.
Okay.
We always knew each other when we was middle school.
Yeah.
But like we didn't really start rocking until my freshman year, his sophomore year.
Okay.
And like from there, it just like we had a situation. it was weird. It was weird because it was like a negative situation. But then like instead of getting into it, we was at a party, sat down, we spoke about it. We kind of made like a vow, like, yo, from now on, we ain't gonna get into it, but no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've been rocking since. Never talked to each other, never fell out, nothing.
That's what's up.
I mean, his mom takes me in as her son, like my family takes me as his kid.
Okay. So, that's that family feel, you know what I mean? Like friends, like family. Yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, speaking of like fallouts, whatever, because you just said like y'all was able to, y'all had something kind of go on and y'all was able to kind of talk through that, whatever. I mean, obviously that's a sign of like a true friend, whatever. But I feel like a lot of times with fallouts, just or things happen like sometimes in friendships where it's like outside of your control. Like it's like these outside forces. Sometimes it's like a conflict of interest. It's something that maybe happens to people that you know, and then it kind of makes you have to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, are we still gonna be cool? Is it gonna look some type of way? Like if we are cool, whatever. And so like, I was talking to y'all before, man, and like, I think y'all wanted to kind of talk about something that happened. So like what kind of fallout what kind of like in terms of outside forces and things like that have y'all had to kind of like come back from or like mend your friendship due to, due to something like that was not a part of what y'all did, but something outside of y'all?
Yeah, just from like, all right, in our city, like it's kind of different from most cities because we the little city with a big attitude, basically.
Okay.
Like, but everybody really know each other. Everybody, like mostly everybody related in some way or form. Like, and now we got sides of towns playing into it. Like, I'm from out south, he from out east. Like,
okay.
And it's not no gang shit or nothing like that, but it's just where you're from. Like, me personally, I lived all over York. Like, I literally lived in at least 3 houses on each side of town. Like, real rap.
Yeah.
And plus, my family's big. I got a big family. So, like, when the shit happened with my brother from out west and shit, and Vlad's cousin, which is from out south, I'm from out south. That happened with my brother did something to someone from out south, which is my best friend's cousin.
Yeah.
Like, and it was basically on some, so who y'all rocking with? Who y'all riding with? Like, what y'all doing? Like, now they still seeing us together, but they're looking at it like, yo,
this is crazy.
Yeah, like, what is y'all doing? Y'all playing both sides? Like, how y'all two still together like that? Like, y'all don't feel weird? But me and him got to have our own like talk. Like, we don't need everybody else to be in what's going on. Like, we two men. Like, how we feel is how we feel.
Yep.
And you're not about to make us, y'all not going to pressure us into making a decision because y'all going to make, y'all got what y'all think is supposed to be going on. Like, sometimes people need to sit back and think about, like, not being selfish, but sometimes you got to be a little selfish, especially in the streets. Like, like I had a situation happen when I was walking. Mind you, my brother did it.
Okay.
But his niggas pull up on me, talk about, yo, who you riding with?
Yeah.
So if y'all do something to me, who y'all think he riding with? Like,
exactly. Now y'all creating a whole nother issue. Yeah.
A whole nother situation.
Yeah,
and that right there was messy. First thing I do, I get on the phone. Hey, yo, bro, you won't believe what just happened to me. Yeah. Call this nigga. I don't call nobody else. Call him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like people pushed us to like they wanted us to beef.
Okay.
I mean, but we not dumb niggas. We not young niggas who gonna tell us to say this, start a situation. Like, we not dumb. We know how to conversate. We know how people try to manipulate you because you young. Like, yo, you gotta do this. Nah, I'm not doing that. That's my man. That's been my man for years.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like when that situation happened, the first few days we was around each other. Like, it was fresh. And we sat down. We rode in the car, just talked.
Yeah.
Just talked. I mean, people was looking at us crazy, like, yo, why are y'all still hanging with each other? Da-da-da-da-da, each side. Nah, like, we had a conversation. We know what's up. Yeah. They know what's up. I'm talking about the people from each party. They know what's up. Like, they know this my man. That my little cousin knew that was my man.
Yeah.
He was like, I mean, like, when you have that connection and bond with somebody, like, we really family, like.
Damn, man, that seems crazy, man. Especially when somebody loses their life. You know what I mean? And that's what happened, right? That's okay. So like, when somebody loses their life, I don't know, man. Is that something that we only deal with in a city like York? Is that something that is just, or is that just some street shit? Like, you know what I mean, where you're forced to pick sides and things like that?
It's street shit.
Okay.
Ghetto Americans around the world, like.
Yeah.
If you grow up in you're a product of your environment. It depends on where you at. It's not your fault. Like, you young, you can't help where your parents move or where your parents lived or where you grew up at. Like, it's just ghetto Americans all around the world. Like, you forced to. If some people are strong enough to go the other way.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. The people who go the other way, we was like, oh, they're weirdos. Look at him, he's corny. Yeah. In reality, they not. They the smart ones.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So once I started realizing that, I changed my route. I mean, like, you have to change your route eventually. We got to grow. Yeah. I'm not staying stagnant at one place and end up a casualty or something like that. I'm not. Nah. My mom ain't crying. Like, nah. Yeah. So you have to learn how to take that route and just stop listening to others. Stop letting others influence you. We men.
Yeah.
No other man should be able to tell me what to do.
Facts.
You know, unfortunately, if you're in jail, that's different. But that's what happens. But once you when I went to jail, it taught me a lot. Like, it was only 10 months. It was my first case. But them 10 months was, nobody was there for me but him. My friends. Like, my friends I call my brothers. Yeah. So that right there, and then a few family members, but like 2. Yeah. But that right there taught me a lot. Like, 10 months with nobody, no, you know what I mean? No parent, no nothing. Like, where they at? So that teaches you how to, like, damn, like, people who really care for me are already showing, they're already proving it to me. So the people that not proving it to me, they don't really care. They only care when it's convenient. Yeah. And they try to tell you this and tell you that. Like, nah, like, they try to get you to do certain things. Like, them people don't really care about it. They're just saying that. Like, people that really care really show it, not just say it. Yeah. So I didn't let what others said influence me. We were still friends. Like, years down the line, people were like, yo, like, how y'all maneuver that situation? Yeah. Y'all, like, I respect y'all for it. Now they respect us for it.
Okay.
Years later, and be like, y'all still stuck beside each other's side no matter what. Like, it is not nobody's business, or nobody's opinion is not going to break situations. That shouldn't break situations up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
If you do, you a young boy. Like,
yep.
I'm not letting another man tell me what I cannot do. Be friends with friends who I can't. Nah, I'm my own man. Like, I'm gonna be friends who I want to be friends with.
Facts. It's different. It's different. Yeah, that's good shit. You want to add to that, Quinny?
Nah, but like, I just don't think they get what we was trying to. We were saying that, like, because obviously somebody listened because it's different. It's not the same as when we was growing up. Like, I remember at one point in time, if you was from out south, you better be out south. Like, you from out east, like, you staying out east. You're not coming around. It was only a select few. Like love was really like everywhere. Like, he was really like a peacemaker. Like, he really like talked to people. Like, I remember one time he told me he was gonna punch me in my face.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna punch me in my face if I started some more shit with people from out Parkway. Like, and at the time I was very geo at the time. Like the only person I was really, really cool with was like Vlad and Barney, like out east. But like I'm at their cribs, they come to my crib. I live out east, so like I gotta walk past them. I'm in the projects every day.
Yeah.
Like, so like I used to get a lot of flack for that.
Yeah.
You be going out east all the time. Where you from? Like,
yeah.
Like, don't worry about where I'm from. I know where I'm from. My niggas know where I'm from.
Yeah,
how we rocking too. But I just wish like the violence and everything, like it really don't got. If ain't nobody getting threatened, like or nobody's getting harmed, somebody really like damn near beating you to a bloody pulp. Ain't no reason to be going out here shooting. Y'all, they shooting because of what somebody said over social media.
Yep.
And niggas, I ain't gonna lie. I like to say this a lot. Hey, like, don't beef over no bitch, but niggas really beef over bitches. Like,
all day.
That's the, I think,
all day.
Number one thing. Yo, the females can stop everything in York. The females can stop everything that's going on in York, because everything always happens behind a female, over a female, or a female was involved. Like,
yes, either because it could literally be in the middle of it, or they could be the one relaying messages. I mean, all that extra shit. Yeah, you're right. The women do have control over, what's going on, or they can impact what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Give them men some more pussy.
right. Remember the movie Remember the movie Chirac?
Yeah. And when the girls stopped giving them niggas pussy,
right.
So they can stop the violence.
Right.
That shit was trash, but the point behind it,
yes,
it was deep.
It definitely was corny, but yeah, the point was
And I ain't gonna lie. Okay, them niggas is crazy.
Yeah, them niggas is crazy. Yeah, I'm saying. A lot of what y'all saying, man, is real, man. Just I do remember that. I do remember growing up, and like, yeah, you didn't really associate with too many people from a different side of town. Like there might be like you had to kind of pick your spots. Like there was, especially if you could be cool with somebody that was somewhat like neutral, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like even no type of thing where like you wasn't allowed to talk to them, whatever, but you just didn't gravitate towards a lot of people. I mean, you hung out with the people that was in your neighborhood, whatever. But one thing about my generation though, too, is that, and like I'm not that much older than y'all, but we didn't have social media the same way that y'all have it, whatever. So like, and also too, we our era, we didn't want to like videotape or record just things that we was doing, like, I mean, that we shouldn't have been doing. So like, we not going on social media to spread this, whatever. And I mean, there was some gun violence at times, but I felt like back when I was coming up, people were still scrapping. I mean, people were still fighting in the streets. I mean, and kind of resolving their differences. Now, some of that got in the way too, because some of that doesn't. Sometimes when people fight, that shit don't be ending either. You know what I mean? And it can escalate to, gun violence and things like that. But I felt like it was just different, man. Like just the way conflict was kind of resolved, whatever. But nowadays, yeah, you're right, man. The social media aspect of it, the women probably play a part in.
That's why I feel like I feel like me and Quinny, like now we always been for neutral niggas.
Yeah.
I mean, we best friends from two different hoods.
Yeah,
but we never let the hood shit get in between our friendship.
Yep.
Or brotherhood. You know what I mean, like that shit I didn't look at him as, oh, he from outside.
Yeah.
I didn't care. That was my man. Like I loved him like my brother. So like I never let that shit intervene in our friendship.
Yeah.
And we've been rocking for years. Like everybody, yo, you and Vlad still? Yeah. Like we've been rocking for years. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you can't it shouldn't matter where you from. At the end of the day, we all grew up with each other at one point in time.
Yep. And
I mean, like
York is way too small for all that, man.
Like, because like, and then when you think about it, like, yo, you go other places, yo, they got mad. Like, all right, Lancaster, they got 5 middle schools. We got 2 middle schools.
Yeah, they got 4. Yeah, they got 4 middle schools. Yeah. But still, yeah. You're right.
And then it's like, all right, we got 2, and then when we go to high school, we're all in the same building together.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Unless you move to the outskirts.
Yeah, unless you move to the outskirts. But even then, like, it's still so small. You telling me this man pissed you off that bad, you want to kill him?
Kill him. Yeah, kill him. Like you want him all because you're not getting. I mean, hopefully. I mean, like if you. I mean, I was gonna say like you ain't gonna get away with it, but like we have seen some instances where that does happen. I mean, unfortunately. But like yeah, like at the end of the day though, like it's not a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? Like don't you don't got nothing to lose? You just out here like Lamar Silas, like you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Yeah, it's that shit it bugs me, man. I mean, because you want to support, you want people to kind of be together, but like yeah, even with this show, right? So part of my idea is like just like I just want to like people that I gravitate towards, whatever, like just putting them together on the podcast, whatever, and make just it might create good content, whatever. But like I've had some times where I'm like trying to invite people. Who else gonna be on the podcast? Like, and I'm like, does it matter? Like, I'm not like DJ Vlad. No pun on your name, whatever. But I'm not DJ Vlad where I'm trying to start some crazy shit, whatever. Like this, there ain't nothing about this that's where I'm trying to start beef with nobody. So I'm not gonna intentionally put two people that I know don't rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? Now there might be some behind the scenes stuff I don't know, but like, yo, fam, y'all might have to deal with that. Maybe this is the opportunity for y'all to deal with it behind closed doors. I mean, so it don't escalate, but it's like even that though, people just who you put me on the podcast with, who that, and I'm like, yo, fam, like it's all love over here, man. Like it ain't, you know what I mean? Like let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, like I said, that's the opportunity for y'all to
I ain't gonna lie, when you reached out to Queen, and you reached out to me, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn, for real, he want us on the podcast.
Yeah,
because I knew you knew me since I was a young boy, like young.
Yeah.
So you see me for real, y'all see me grow up. You, Josh, all them.
Yeah.
Y'all see me grow up for a turn from the little boy to a man. I got kidnapped. I mean, So when you did that, I was like, damn, I'm honored for real.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Like, yo, who these nut ass niggas, man? Like,
right. Nah. No, it's funny because Vlad, I knew him when he was young. I mean, whatever. But like there's another like way I knew him too. Like when I was starting my career, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta practice. You gotta practice doing what I do, whatever. And man, I'm the adult. I'm in his classrooms, you know what I mean? And I'm just seeing him how he like kind of operates, whatever. Like I'm like, yo, this dude just runs this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he come to school whenever he wants, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he wasn't giving the teachers rec, whatever, but like you could just tell, like he had a certain relationship with certain teachers where it was just like, nah, all right, let Vlad do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that was my senior year.
Yeah. So I'm in there. I'm seeing, like, when did you graduate?
2012.
12. So yeah, I'm seeing all the people class of 2012. I'm kind of rubbing shoulders, whatever, just kind of seeing how it was a cool dynamic. But I'm like, yeah, I definitely couldn't work with this. Like I was too young to work with that group like permanently because I was like a little bit too close to y'all in age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd have been like kind of weird, but
I know it was weird having me in class like that. I really know this little nigga. Like
right. Well, it's crazy because like some of the shorties in your class, like one of the
I ain't gonna lie, they draw.
Yo, one of the shorties, right? So I remember I went out one night, right? And to let out, like niggas would go to Rudders, whatever, and shit like that. They would go to Ada's, whatever. And I saw one of your classmates, dog. I seen one of them at Rudders, 2:00, 2:30 in the morning. And it's Monday. I gotta go back in and I gotta see you in the fucking classroom. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, nah, I can't teach high school, bro. I can't do that, bro. Because if young high school girls is sneaking out, you know what I mean, being outside what the fuck is you outside at Rudders for at 2:30?
Our generation was different when it came to that. Like we was really doing adult shit as high schoolers. I ain't gonna lie, everything y'all probably done in your adulthood. Yeah, we done that as teenagers.
Yeah, see,
from 13 till 20.
Y'all shout out, man.
We went to bars.
Yo, we was in norms in high school, like we going to norms in high school.
I was getting served at norms at 16.
What? Yeah. See, 16. And like on some like sit down at the bar stuff or like some takeout stuff.
Nah, like we
take
in there,
out
like,
and sit down.
Yeah, like we in there, like we at the office, like yo,
I
stop
always
playing
look
with us.
older.
You know we drinking.
Get
like,
the fuck
like
out of here.
Yeah.
See, nah, like I had spots I could get served. You know what I mean, to get something like to go. You know what I mean, like we Spring Garden right there on Market Street that used to be open. Like I could get I could get 6 packs, 12 packs from there. Sunrise over in the hood. I could get served there, whatever. But like we definitely ain't try to sit down though. Like I definitely ain't try to sit down nowhere. Y'all crazy, man.
Yo, I was going to talk about something. I ain't going to do it. She probably watched it.
Okay.
No, word.
That's a. So yeah, so let's before we go, man, let's talk about fatherhood, man. And both of y'all got kids?
Mm-hmm. I got a son.
That's all right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I got a daughter.
That's what's up. So the other day on Twitter, I seen Marijani, man. She posted something on Twitter about parenting, whatever. And I'm gonna actually read the tweet, whatever. It says, I put this in my bookmarks. What she say? Yeah. You know, it's still like one of my favorite platforms, whatever. But it's definitely not as it don't get the same kind of traction, whatever. But she said, all right. She says, unpopular opinion. Your parents' job was never to spoil you, but to teach you how to navigate through life without them. Everyone learns different. So you can't tell me every parent did their job by spoon feeding their child. Some people learn by falling first, whatever. And I definitely felt that, you know what I mean? Just in the sense of, you know what I mean? That's definitely an unpopular opinion because I feel like nowadays, you know, and especially maybe because of social media, we see people maybe overcompensating, you know what I mean? And when they talk about like spoiling your kid, whatever, like I see a lot of people going way out of their way to like, I don't know, maybe prove that they're a good parent through the things that they buy their kids, whatever, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, which if you want to buy your kids stuff, I don't care. Like that's good. That's good. You know what I mean? Like whatever. But like what line, like, let's talk about that line between like spoiling your kid and kind of like giving them what you didn't have when you were a child. You know what I mean? Like, so when did you start to cross that line? You know what I'm saying? And how do y'all feel about like just spoiling your kids in general? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll go for it, but for me, nah.
Listen,
I like this conversation.
He was spoiling his kid.
Yo,
yeah.
Which I was there before. I'm gonna let him go, but I was there before.
Okay.
I mean, his daughter's older. My niece is older, and my son's 3. My niece is 7.
Yeah.
I mean, she's older, so. But for me, I have a boy.
Mm-hmm.
My first kid was a boy. I mean, every man wants a little boy as their first kid.
Yep.
Like that.
Facts.
I don't feel like when it comes to spoiling, and then what was the other joint? The line between spoiling and.
Well, no. Yeah, difference between spoiling your kid and then giving them what you didn't have when you was a child. You know what I mean, like when does it start to cross that line?
There's nothing wrong with spoiling your kids.
Okay.
I mean, but when you're spoiling your kids, as long as you're teaching them.
Okay.
Teaching them and guiding them on just not spoiling shit don't just mean you get anything when you want.
Yeah.
You know, showing them and kind of guiding them into like my son's young, so I can't. He's not going to understand now, but as he gets older, I'm going to teach him. Yeah, I'm gonna give you what you need and what you want because I didn't get it like that when I was young. Yeah. But at the same time, you're gonna have to earn this. I'm gonna show you how to earn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to appreciate it. I'm gonna show you how to like work for it. Like it's not just gonna be like, oh, let me get this, like there's nothing wrong with spoiling your kids, but you gotta show them the lessons, even though they gotta make their mistakes and learn themselves, but you can try to show them your mistake and so they can learn from it and then go about it their own way. So they can still fail, because failure is not bad as long as you learn about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I like that.
It's not bad as long as you learn from it and learn that, all right, this is a better way to do this. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with spoiling your kid.
Okay.
Some people go too far.
Okay.
There is a too far when it comes to spoiling your kids. Like, I don't go too far.
Okay.
Well, he would think, but
so Quinny got a different opinion on that.
Yeah. I love shoes. I love shoes. If I'm going to dress a certain way, J's, nice clothes, $50 hats, like I might not buy design and all that shit for my kids now. That's too far for me.
Yeah.
But if I'm wearing J's and looking good, my kids gotta look the same way.
Okay.
There's no way I'm gonna be out here jig and my kid is raggedy at all.
Okay.
Maybe going to daycare because they play, daycare, they throw whatever on some, some shoes they can run around in, some sweatpants, jumpsuits, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's time to do something, my kid's gonna look presentable just as I will.
Yeah.
I mean, like your kid is a reflection of you. So if your kid's looking raggedy, what does that say about you?
Facts.
I mean, like it's not always about being fly or none of that, but it's like if I'm going out my way to spend this money on me, my child should have the same exact thing, if not more.
Facts.
I mean, that's just my view on it. Because when I was a kid, I wasn't always I always had to work for mine.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I was about to say, don't say he wasn't, because nigga, I used to be like, I do it to this day with this nigga. He be like, man, I don't got nothing to wear.
Like you got, it ain't that he got nothing to wear. He don't got nothing that he wants to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I wore all that shit. Y'all see me in that. You know what I mean? I gotta wear something else.
I was taught how to, for bad situations, but I was always taught how to work for mine, like how to earn mine on my own. Like I was turned into a man at 13, 14 because of my own personal situations. Like it was rough. So I fell a lot of times. I fell a lot, but I got up and learned. But for some reason, I always make sure I kept myself well kept.
Yeah.
That was big for me. I don't know why. Like I was always a bigger nigga. So like I ain't a skinny nigga. So if I was gonna be big, I had to be fly.
You had to be fly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk about it. Something like that.
But when it comes to kids, man, I give my son everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, everything. But he's gonna learn. Like I teach him. I try to teach him. He's young, so he can only stand by so much.
Yeah.
He's smart. So, but I teach him certain stuff, like respect women. Can't put your hands on me because sometimes he's aggressive.
Yeah.
With his,
he seemed like a rough little boy, man. He's like just little boy type stuff. You know what I mean? Like
he's all boy, bro. Like he's really he's a savage. That's funny.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But like respect is big with me. Like when he sees him, you treat him as your family. Like that's Uncle Quinny, not no Quinny. The uncle part is respect to me. Like you're gonna please excuse me. Like yes sir. Shit. Like I don't do the yes sir shit too much, but you're gonna respect. Like I don't know, respect is big with me when it comes to kids.
Yep.
Like a lot of these kids nowadays don't be having respect.
Yeah. And sometimes the ones that's the most disrespectful sometimes they be the most spoiled. You know what I mean? I think that's where there is some type of people try to correlate that, but that's on the parent. I don't think that's just about the spoiling in general. It's about what you're saying, the lessons that go behind the things that you give them. You know what I mean? Like so what you think, Quinny, man? What's up?
Nah, so like, all right, this is just for the sneaker part.
Okay.
Because Vlad get real vicious with the sneaker buying.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, bro, he's not gonna be able to fit him a little bit. So it's like a little bit useless.
Yeah.
And I've been there though. Like at one point, I used to always try to like everything was about sneakers for Brazil, like all the time. Like I was just had to get a sneaker. Then I started falling off a little bit, especially when I went away for college.
Okay.
So then I noticed something. Her feet was growing fast. And she was tearing them things down.
Yo, they don't care. They don't care about the sneakers like you care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care.
And but then after a while, I started showing her, like, you see my shoes? My shoes are still good, right? Yeah. Cause she started looking at the sneakers I was wearing and be like, Daddy, I want those.
Yep.
So now
that's how it starts.
I'm just like, okay, I'll only get her the sneakers she asked for.
Okay.
Or if I know she needs sneakers, I'm gonna get her sneakers. But she's not gonna be getting no damn Travis Scotts. She's not getting a pair of Travis Scotts. No,
I ain't doing that either.
Yeah. Getting Balenciagas.
Nah.
Yeezys.
Nah, Yeezys, that's different.
Okay. All right.
For some reason, I think kids and Yeezys go good together because they're almost indestructible. Like
they're like they're like a phone posit.
Okay.
Like phone posits are indestructible. They'll last kids forever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, really. Like my son loves them. And they're comfortable.
Yeah. That's the thing about the Yeezys. Me, I don't even like Yeezys. Like I will never put my foot in Yeezy.
Oh, for real?
Crazy.
I don't like Yeezys. Like,
Not none of the styles. Now some of the styles are wacky.
Wait, now what's that one style I like, Vlad?
The 700s.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah,
700s. I would get a pair of those. Those is hard.
Yeah.
But like
teaching your kids morals and responsibility. You gotta teach responsibility young.
Yeah.
Like you're not just about to get anything you want, and you're not even doing your chores.
Facts.
I mean, you're not doing good in school, and like a lot of people go about it the wrong way when it comes to discipline too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was a first-time parent, I'm a first-time parent.
Yeah.
So I'm learning as he grows, I'm growing with him because I'm learning new things as well.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go back as to what I learned from my parents because shit, they fucked up a lot. So I'm not trying to go with that because they made mistakes too.
Yeah.
So I just try to go like as far as with discipline, I used to just yell, and that wasn't getting through to him. Like, and he was young, but I was like kind of losing it. I didn't know how to cope with it.
Yep.
So it's like, I gotta change. Like,
and that might have been how your parents dealt with you. So that's all you know. Yeah, I mean, that's you only know. Yeah.
Word. So I just try to, start having talks with myself. Like, yo, you gotta chill. Like, he's a kid. Like, you gotta learn. You gotta learn with him. So instead of being the first reaction to yell, now like I've been slowly but surely progressing with it and like, talk to him. Yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right? Tell me what's going on. Like, and now he's starting to converse with me, like, because he might be 3, but he can hold a conversation with you.
Yeah.
He can tell you what's wrong with him. He's home, everything. Like, it's crazy how smart these kids can be nowadays. But I started, instead of yelling, I'm talking now.
Yeah.
Like, I got better and I started talking, like, what's going on? And he'll tell me, like, we got to fix this. And he might, he's a kid, so they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But he understands to an extent. So I have to learn as he's growing, I'm growing too.
Yep.
I mean, so
it's definitely learning.
I'm learning. Experience. It's a learning experience.
Yep.
Yeah, and I get to take I like to call it an unconventional approach to being a father because like me and my daughter, like for real, my daughter don't like me. Like
for real,
not like me. Like doesn't like me. She loves me. Like
of course,
I love you, Daddy. Can I? When are you coming to see me, Daddy? But like to come with me or like she's not with that. Like she's crying for her mom, Grammy. She's 7. She's still doing the same things. Like,
oh wow.
Like she's getting in the car and she's like
yeah.
I take her for ice cream. We go somewhere to the beach. Okay, is it time to go home? Can I go to Grammy's?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo. So like her mom really does most of like the discipline and stuff, but the little girl's very respectful.
Okay.
And I'd be like, damn, I'd be like, yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Because like I don't have the chance to do it at all. And I'm a little more childish than most people. Like
you don't always set the best example. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that
yeah. I'm like,
you laugh at situations you ain't supposed to laugh at. Like, yeah. I feel
definitely childish.
I feel that.
Definitely childish.
I figured I'll be like, yo, when she gets older, she's going to understand. Like, because it's not like I'm not around. Like we call each other, we talk to each other on the phone. Sometimes she calls me 3 times a day. Sometimes,
okay.
Or if I tell her I'm going to work, she understands that. Oh, you're going to work, Daddy? Oh, I have basketball practice. Are you coming? I gotta go to work. Oh, okay. Well, just come to my game.
Okay. Oh, she got that maturity about her a little bit. I mean, that's
but she just really don't like me. Like,
it's not that she don't like you. It's just
I really think
it's tough. She's tougher than most girls. I mean, she's not like one of them girls that is like, I don't know, like she's just tougher.
Yeah,
so I mean, like she's, I don't know her.
Nah, I feel you. In terms of like spoiling your kids, I mean, as a parent, man, you're gonna do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody trying to tell you what to do or what not to do. When it comes to sneakers, I think, especially if you like sneakers yourself, you do kind of fall into like a trap of like, all right, well, yeah, I gotta get my kid this sneakers, whatever. But yeah, like Quinny was saying, like, yo, you learn quick though. Like, yo, one, they go through these shoes so fast. You know what I mean? So it's like, why it's an unnecessary expense. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and then they dog them. You know what I mean? I remember, my son, I let him because I pick out some nice shoes for him. You know what I mean? And one time he picked out these the white, gold, and black ones, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna let you whatever. Dog, it was like 2 days and them shits was looking crazy. And I'm like, oh, see, nope. Because I don't really do white shoes, like too much white, whatever. And I already know with a little boy, That's probably not the smartest thing. Like, yo, the toe, because it had the golden toe. Yo, the toe was all like scuffed up already. I'm like, bro, like this shit is hard. Like, how did you do that? Like, what you just? I mean, it's like when them kids that they use their feet to stop the bike. You know what I'm saying? Instead they break. That's it. That's how that shit was looking. I'm like, fam, you just got these shit. So I mean, whatever. So like, yeah, you learn that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right. You know, maybe I need to get some play kicks, whatever. You know, I'm pretty specific. Like, now you got to take these off when you get in the crib. You know what I mean? Because you got to put on these play sneakers because you ain't about to. Yeah, I mean, but
they
like
think that's they think that's you trying to tell them what to do, or that's like a punishment or a chore to them.
They like, do.
It's not a chore. I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you, and I'm helping myself too, because you don't want me to be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me yelling at you for little like that. But I like what you were saying though, Vlad, man, just in the sense of like, you know, yes, give your kids the things maybe that you didn't have growing up, whatever. But also like make sure there's some lessons in between. Like, you know, they can't be, your kids should not be failing all these classes and misbehaving in public, you know what I mean? And still getting all the flyest shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like, remember in The Wire, Julito's character?
Yeah.
Oh, he was the freshest out of all of them, but like he had no respect, no home training. Like he talked crazy in school. Like he got sent to the bad class. Like that was like, I remember watching that as a young boy, but like, yo, I know, man, niggas like that for real.
But look at his mom was. She wanted him to trap.
Yeah, his mom was out.
He pushed him to trap. He didn't want that. He just wanted to get fly, but his mom wanted him to be that lifestyle because what the dad was.
But you really like, especially when we got to York High, I really seen that a lot though. Like not their parents pushing them to trap, but their parents just didn't give a fuck. Like we had I had a homie crib. Like I know I wasn't. There was a lot of shit I ain't getting away with at my crib. Like like my mom beating my ass. Like in high school, my mom punched me in my face. Like,
like my dad used to knock my fucking head off.
Like shit used to get real. Like I used to have to. I had to go stay at my aunt crib just to go do something, or you know what I'm saying, go to the little trap down the way, like just because it's over.
Yo, my pops used to tell me, yo, it was like I got in trouble with the law a lot, so he used to be pissed.
Okay,
like so one time I got off the hospital or something, right? I forget. And my dad, he used to lock his door at 11 o'clock, like put your chain on.
Yeah,
smoke his last cigarette, put a chain on. He just text me, if you're not here by 11, you know what's up. I'll be like, whatever. I'm out. I'm just out with the Quinny, da. Yo, I'll go to that door with my key. Boom, I can't get in, that chain on.
Yep.
He'll be on the couch. I told you, I ain't opening that door. I'm
shit.
Like, damn, like, so I used to have to rock out. Me and Quinny go stay at, you know what I mean? Like, stay at his crib, his aunt crib around the corner or something. Like, it went through some rough time, but like, he was trying, I didn't notice till now, but he was trying to teach me, it was like tough love, I guess.
Yeah.
And, but it was like lessons as well, because like, there's some shit I wouldn't do to my son.
Okay.
That's some shit I wouldn't do to my son, because like, nigga, the world is crazy. You put my son out, not coming home? Nah.
Yeah. I used to look at it like,
you're gonna be in trouble for staying out. After I told you to be at a certain time, at the same time, I'm not gonna let you on the streets.
Yeah.
I used to really look at it like, yo, Vlad got like the coolest dad in the world. Like his dad really cared. Like that's how I used to look at it. Like
yeah.
Like because I on some t-shirt, I don't think I ever lived with a male figure for a long period of time, like ever in my entire life.
Okay.
But like,
I used to really think that's like, yo, that's how you.
But he didn't understand too. Quinny didn't understand too. Like that's the outside looking in, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather have a parent that's not there and not there, and then having a parent that's there but doesn't know how to do the father-son shit. I mean,
just because you're a provider.
I'm not my dad now. Like I love him to death, and we cool now. Like I mean, like it's different now. I'm older, but we had talks and shit. But anyway, you can be a father and not be there for your kid at all, or you be a father that's there, but you don't have a bond with your child as far as father-son. It's always, oh, that's my young boy. That's my, like, friendship. Like I didn't. That's not what I was asking for as a kid in those ages, and especially as a teenager.
But that's not what you needed. Not even because when you're a kid, you don't know what to ask for. But that's not what you needed. Right. Like,
I needed that father, like, sit down and talk about this, and certain shit. It wasn't that. Like, it was more of a friendship, and I didn't understand it. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm asking for something. What you giving my little brothers is what I want, nigga. Like, come on, like, just because I'm older don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that right there made me learn, like, I'm gonna have a bond with my child, like, and talk about it, talk about things, what he's feeling, what's going on. Certain talks that fathers needs to have with their sons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to have talks with your sons, and especially nowadays, like, we're all different ethnicities, different races, right?
Yeah.
And for our ethnicities and our races, we're always portrayed as deadbeats, right? That's the narrative. Most colored men are deadbeats, not in their kids' life. And we got to change that. We got to change that. Like, we got change of being looked as that way. Because no racist shit. Like, but white America, when they look at a certain man that's of color, they probably assume that he's a deadbeat or not a good father.
Yep.
But
that's right.
It could be wrong. It could be. It's not that. Some women are bitter and won't let men see their kid, and a man's trying. But also, men think everything's financial. When it comes to children, it's not just about financials. It's time.
Yes.
Time is everything because we don't have a lot of it.
You don't have a lot of it. Yep.
That's limited. So your time with your children means more to them than money.
Yep. Then
what you're buying them toys, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit comes and goes, materials. But that time, the time you spend with your kid, the memories you make with your kid, they'll never forget that.
Never. Yep.
Never forget that, because I have memories in my head that are not good, and I'll never forget that. So certain memories with your child and time with your child, it has to be good, like positive. So they can always remember, like, I remember my dad took me to Disneyland, I went with my dad to the beach, like Quinny takes his daughter to the beach damn near every year. And she remembers that. Like, she probably looks forward to it. Yeah. So, like, time means everything. It's not just about money. You got to spend money, of course, for your child, because kids are kind of expensive. But they rather time. You know what I mean? Like, if you just pick up your kid, just take a ride with them, go to the park, they love that. That shit free.
Yep.
They love that.
They love it.
Go get some snacks. I mean, certain shit, like, men don't look at that. Everybody think, like, men, not all men, but most men think that, oh, my baby mom pissing me off, I gotta pay for it. It's not just about financials. Yeah, you do gotta help. That's your child.
Yep.
I mean,
but like, you're not dealing, because there's certain fathers, like, you're not dealing with the day-to-day behaviors that she might be dealing with, or you're not present. Now, sometimes, like you said, sometimes the women prevent that from happening. But there are instances where it's like, there's, you got them dads that, like, have an issue if the mom wants to drop the kid off, for even if it's for a couple hours, whatever. It's like, nah, my son can come with me anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I am with my daughter. Like, yo, you could drop her off whenever. The thing is she never wants to come.
Word.
My son lately, he been being fake. Yeah, I mean, because I feel like he go through spurts or like bouts where he's like a mama's boy, but then sometimes he's like, yo, he's all about me. And like, his mom's schedule kind of changed, and like, recently, like, he ain't been wanting to come to my house. Like, he has to come. Like, there's days he has to stay over here because his mom got to work a certain schedule. But like, he be all pouting, whatever, and I had to tell him, like, yo, bro, like, don't be treating me like that, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, like, you got two parents that love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I try not to internalize it, because he is just he's 7. Yeah, I mean, he's just a little kid. But nah, like, my son, he been being fake, bro. And I'm like, I don't know how to take it though. I'm like, fam, like,
my son's the same way.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? When he beefing with his mom, when he get in trouble for something, I'll call my dad. Or if I do something like he get in trouble with me, call my mom. Yeah. And like, he just started daycare in September. Yeah. It's the first time he's been in daycare, and it's new. It's new for him, it's new for us. So when I pick him up, of new adults, all that. When I pick him up, he like, where's my mom? I don't know. I can't pick you up. No, she told me she was picking me up. Like, bro, I'm here now, bro. Mind your business. Relax. He gets mad, and if I don't have a drink in the car for him, because he be thirsty,
because that's his probably his mom's routine for him.
If I don't have a drink in the car, he snaps.
See, but that's the thing. That's why, that parent communication, whether you're together or not, that's important too, because like, if you are co-parenting, like, and some people are, just that communication. So you keep certain things as normal as possible. You know what I mean? So they don't feel it's different. Because I think, that's what, like, his mom redid his room. And like, so like, he like his room over there now. And I'm like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but trying to keep certain things the same.
And certain parents are more lenient.
That too.
As far as what they do in the house. Like, the mom or the dad might be more lenient. Like, oh, if I go to dad's house, I can do kind of whatever I want. If I go to mom's house, she gonna be on my ass. Like, kids know, they peep that type of shit.
Yeah.
They peep that type of shit. Because I know I could get over on my mom. On my dad, ain't no getting over on him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just certain stuff. Like, kids peep all that stuff.
So you said something about tough love or and just how your dad would react to certain situations. And like how like it's certain things that you wouldn't do today. So like, like even on that end, like we talk about spoiling, but like what about on the tough love end of things? Like what are some when do you start to cross the line? You know what I'm saying, in terms of like teaching your kid a valuable lesson versus like, you probably being a bad parent or a dickhead or you being, I mean, like when does it start to cross that line? Like,
I feel like it has to be a limit on how tough the love is.
Okay.
Like, I mean, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. Because boys do need that tough love, but don't show them a tough love where it's to the point where, damn, like, am I getting this? I don't know. Like, how can I explain it? Let it be tough love, but let it be understanding to him as well. Just not just like, damn, I'm getting in trouble. Here it go again. I'm getting hit or whatever. Nah, like, be tough on him, but let him make sure he understands why you're being tough on him. Not just doing it and just let it go. Oh, that's I told you so. What? Like, nah. Explain the situation so let it be understanding. And if you do that shit again, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Let him give him a break the first time or something like that, depending on what the situation is, and then let him know what the mistake he made. So that way next time it won't be made again. Like, as a young boy, I got in trouble with the law a lot. So my mom she was a woman of two. A woman, she had 2 kids, single mom. She didn't have no luck with guys. So when I seen that, like, I didn't know how to, deal with that, like, not having a dad around. Like, my dad was around, but he wasn't in the same household. So when I would go over there, he was with his wife. So that life was different. I'm like, yo, how do you balance this? Like, this is awkward. Like, my mom's single with 2 kids, and she didn't know. Like, she would try to hide the struggle, but she never let us feel it. I mean, and then my dad, they was doing good. Like, he was married, got 2 other kids, and life was different. But the life he had with his other kids was a little different from when the relationship me and him had. It was always like, like affection with them. It was like, oh, what's up, my nigga? To me, like, it was like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I don't know. It used to be weird.
So Quinny, but for you, like, since you got a daughter, is like tough love out of the question for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think I don't know. There's a stereotype that, like, as a dad, you got a daughter, she's your little princess. Like, she can do no wrong. But like, or I mean, do you still, like, are there instances where you gotta show her some tough love, whatever, or how do you not cross that line? Mom. What's up?
I call her mom.
Like, I don't got time for none of that. I'm not a Oh, you did something bad? You called her mom up, like, yo, handle this. Like,
yo, there was a time where I forget what she had did, but her grandma called me like, like, you need to talk to her, or like, you need to get on her. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, my boy Mir used to tell me all the time, like, yo, you need to start beating her. Like, you just need to pop her one time. And like, one time I I kind of like did it, and I felt so bad.
Right?
I said, I'll never do that shit again.
Nah, I remember when you did that. You go like, come here.
I'm sorry. Probably with a little girl, it's probably a lot way more cautious as a dad. Like, yo, because you don't want to teach your daughter that it's okay for a man that loves her to hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Even though it's like some discipline stuff, but like, like, you might be opening up a wound in her head, like in her brain. I mean, her emotions. I mean, that she can't, she just gonna normalize. So I feel that. That's why I'm glad I got.
That's.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I got said.
I'm glad I got said, bro. Like,
sorry, man. I'll be the softest person for my daughter.
Hell yeah, like my daughter would get over on me if I had one. Like,
But the only thing about my daughter is she's like really rough around the edges. Like my daughter, like she plays basketball. Like I asked her if she wanted to go to the WNBA. You know what her response was? I'm not going to no WNBA. I'm going to the NBA. I'm gonna play with the boys, Daddy. Well, I said, well, you can't do that now. She's like, I do it now. Like I was like, but you can't like you can't play with the boys now. Like she's like, but I play with the boys now on the basketball team. Okay. So you win this argument because I'm gonna just let you rock.
I'm gonna let you rock. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
She's definitely like, I can't even call her a tomboy because she's girly sometimes.
Okay.
Like she'll get her nails done. She won't wear no pink.
Okay.
She found her identity fast.
Okay.
I mean, she's young, but she found her identity on who she is fast.
Yeah.
She likes what she likes.
That's good.
Like she really had picked up the basketball. Like, watch, I'm gonna be able to do this. Like, okay, try it because it looks easy, right? She was like, but I know I can do it.
Yeah.
I said, all right, so do it. I ain't gonna lie, she you know, the first move, you always, when you put the ball between your legs, you always put your leg up first over it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I started off. And then by like probably a week later, she had it down pat. She was dribbling straight through her legs. Like, okay. Yeah, we're getting you in basketball.
Right.
Sure, she got the height.
That's what's up. Hey, yo, man. So, let's see. I think that's it. I think that's it for today, man. Good conversation, man. Yo, so, how'd y'all feel about today, man? Y'all good? You know what I mean? Y'all have fun? You know what I mean? Good time? Good conversation?
I fuck with this. It's cool. I like what we talked about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I like the conversation. Definitely. I ain't had one of these conversations in a while either.
Yeah. It is good. I think it's good for especially dads. You know what I mean? Talk about what we go through and how we think about things, whatever. Because I think our generation now, I think we are trying to be better fathers than our past generation. Like I said, I feel like I had a good dad, but obviously he was flawed, like every parent.
Everybody's flawed,
But you try, the goal is to try to just be better, whatever.
It's so crazy because my dad is like I don't want to say like a piece of shit, but like my dad wasn't like really there.
Yeah.
But his wife was. So it was like, I can't really say like my dad never did nothing for me because even his counterpart did. Like, so it's just like, and sometimes I be feeling like, for real, I be catching myself leaning in that direction because my girl would pick up my daughter, take her to get her nails done and shit like that. So it's certain parts that I see in myself that I picked up from my dad from never being around him.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I can't do that because of how I feel towards him. I don't want her to feel like that.
Yeah. So before we go, so Quinny, like, what do you got? So I know you were involved in Josh's movie, right? Like, a couple months ago. What was your, like, were you a cameraman? Or you a director? Like, cause I remember being at the show and like, they kind of was talking about that type of thing, whatever. Are you making content at all? You know what I mean? Are you doing anything like that? Like what's your moves next?
Well, the end goal was to be a director.
Okay.
Like, on my own film projects. Like I want to be the top dog. I want to be like how Ryan and Josh had, like they got their own movies. And, like I want to be like up there. Like,
okay.
I'm really working on a script. I got a few things I'm working on. I'm working on a script, a drama though. Like,
okay,
it's going to be like a love hood drama.
Okay.
Because I feel like that the urban love story is told in the wrong way so many times. So like, and that's what's so hard about doing it, because when I do it, I want to get it right.
Okay. And what you mean by that? What do you mean it's told wrong sometimes? Like from what angle? Like what don't you like seeing? Because what angle is getting old? I guess that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, right? Not all black men don't beat their women.
Talk about
Kevin
either. Kevin Samuels, like a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels, right? But one thing he talks about in his show. Like he talks about like it was the Color Purple, how Color Purple, like that movie changed the dynamic of how the Black community viewed Black relationships, whatever, and then how women started to internalize and whatever, because there is domestic violence and that, whatever. And like he said, that movie alone, that created almost like a genre. I mean, he calls it the color purpleization of Black media, whatever. I mean, and where like Waiting to Exhale, all that type of shit, and women like that revenge aspect of it, like Waiting to Exhale, like she blows up the nigga car and like women celebrate that shit. I mean, but like that's like you saying, like that's not accurate, you know what I mean? Like, or that's not.
They make Black women look so angry.
Yeah,
yeah, that too.
I mean, like, I mean, or the father, like Debbie, woman the angry. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Like, I was watching, I watch a lot of film documentaries, so I was watching like how like our horror movies is different horror movies than the masses.
Okay.
So like the first horror movie for us would be The Birth of Our Nation, the original.
Facts.
And that movie is really, really scary. Like I've never even watched the movie, but watching clips of it, I was like, I don't want to watch that movie.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
It's not a great representation. Like all Black people aren't rapists. All Black people aren't thugs. Like, and if you got that going on way back then, and it's still like that now. So now we need more people to tell the story. Like what the new movie on Netflix, Great Betrayal.
Okay, yeah.
Like that was like a love story. It was kind of a love story, like him going to save his damsel. Like they even said in the movie, like, "Oh, you're here for your damsel in distress," like shit like that. Like, and I just want to tell stories that there's so much beauty in pain, but I think sometimes that's the only thing they know how to show as beautiful for us. And that's not the case at all.
Yeah, beauty and happiness. Where's the beauty and bliss? Like, where's the beauty?
Like,
can I say something real quick?
Hold on. One of our main movies, right? That everybody says is like, what's a love movie? What's the first thing people say?
Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball. and even in that, dude was beating his wife and cheating on his wife. Like, dude treated what's your name, Sanaa Lathan, like shit.
Yeah,
like and Baby Boy. Why is Baby Boy a love story?
Yeah, that's not.
That's I don't look at it as it's a hood. It's just a hood classic.
That's some shit that going on down the street in the hood. Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I was gonna say something, I forgot.
Yeah, my fault. I just wanted to get that off.
Yeah,
it had something to do with what you were saying. Oh, like when you say you want to show like the film the real when it comes to the Black drama and stuff like that, love story and stuff like that. A lot of times in movies that are out now and stuff like that, they show the woman's pain, what the woman's going through, what that Black woman's going through to make it seem so angry. And then they show the Black man or colored man, whatever he is, they show him being like aggressive to the woman or beating her, quote unquote.
Yes.
But they don't show what that man going through for him to be acting that way or coming at her that way. Not even the beating part, I don't condone to, but as far as how he's being with the woman aggressive or not talking or whatever, they don't never show the man's pain. Where's that pain coming from? Where's all that aggressiveness coming from? Like, people don't realize a lot of people like us suffer from a lot of shit. Inside, PTSD, depression, bipolar. A lot of men go through that and hide it because it's not cool to put it out there what we're going through, or express our feelings about how we feeling. Not, it's looked down upon. So then I want to see a film or a show that highlights those facts about men or what men are going through. People like us, men like us that go through those type of things. I mean, because a lot of men are suffering now. I know there's a lot of guys that I know that I'm cool with that are suffering, but nobody will ever know because they keep a smile on their face. They don't show nobody, and they're suffering. I mean, and don't know how to deal with it or cope with it. I mean, like you said, men go through a lot of stuff. Like us, we went through a lot of stuff this year. We lost some people that were very, very close to us that was brothers, and everything that we went through our past, people we lost in our past, as far as friends, family, it caught up to us. We're getting older, so that shit kind of hurt us more. It's all came in one. I mean, and that shit, when you're going through something, you tend to act a certain way. You start treating people around you bad. You don't want to talk, or shit like that.
Yeah.
And therapy to us, it's not known. We're not, go to therapy. That's not, we don't really hear that too much.
The most therapy we really got is music. Like music is really like therapy. Like,
but men need it.
And I'm gonna tell you why I think music is therapy for us, because it's not just music, it's some of the videos we watch too. But like entertainment is because it makes us feel normal again.
Yeah. Because we get to see characters living out maybe experiences that we're going through, whatever.
And sometimes when you start to see when you start feeling like I'm different, you start to feel like, since they're not going through it, they don't know they're looking at you different, treating you different. Now you're starting to feel different.
Yep.
So when you start to see other people actually going through these things, like that's why I used to like Juice WRLD a lot, because he would talk about what he was going through, like the love and the pain and the drugs and like everything. Why he was doing the shit, instead of everybody just talking about it, he would actually say, "This is why," or "Are y'all offering help?" So when you see, like, if you could watch like something on a film, you could start to relate to them and be like, okay, I'm not the only one. Like, because they got all that shit for like suicide prevention and shit like that.
Yeah.
It'll sound goofy picking up the phone and just to talk to somebody because you feel bad. Like you feel like you're supposed to pick up the phone and call one of your friends or something. Yeah. But sometimes you don't want to talk to your peers because you don't want to be judged.
You don't want to be judged, yeah. And sometimes they're too close to the situation sometimes, and sometimes you do want that neutral perspective. You know what I mean? Because your friends, either it's gonna go one of two ways. They're going
through the same shit. They don't know how to do it either. I mean,
yep.
But sometimes talking to somebody who don't understand the life you have lived, or that people live like you, they don't understand. So you can't relate to them when they speaking to you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I recently started going to therapy. This last week, I started last week. I'm about to start going every week, because it got to the point where I couldn't take it no more. How I was, my head, like my mental state, I was going through too much. Didn't know how to express it, and I'm treating my loved ones bad, and I'm just doing all types of shit that's not me. And I've been going through this for years, but I'm just now realizing it and could pinpoint it. Like, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, and then losing two of my closest friends, that really took an impact on me. So I just started, I was like, I told the brothers, I'm like, I can't take it no more. Like, I got to go see help. And I did that. And the person I'm going to, she's one of us. I mean, she knows the life that most men, go to in the city, because she's from the city. And the first therapy session, like the shit that was said, the shit that was said, and the key points that you have to hit to release them inner, feelings that make you feel the way you are.
Yeah.
That's just different. I mean, like, it was a different thing for me. I didn't never know, like, I'm going to therapy. That's weird.
Yeah.
But now it's like, nah, it's gonna help eventually to me. Well, that's the goal. That's the end goal.
Everybody got their own way of like coping with stuff. And like, I think I recently just found mine. Like, I tried therapy after I got stabbed. And I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't feel it. And I think it might have been because of who I was talking to. I couldn't really say anything like the shit that I wanted to say. Yeah. She would have been looking at me like, what the fuck?
They don't even understand the lifestyle.
They wouldn't understand. So what I started doing now, which is I just recently figured this out. And when I started doing it, like, I get off of work, I get in the crib and I sit down on my computer and I just write. Now, I'm not writing in no structure, no nothing. I'm not putting it in no formats. I'm literally just whatever's in my head or how I'm feeling, I'm just typing it out. Like, if I'm spelling words wrong, I'm just letting it go. As long as I can read it and understand it, then that's what I do. Like, and sometimes, like, I got to wipe off the keyboard because I got tears hitting it because I'm just getting everything out. That's my form of therapy. And that's why I feel like I'm starting to get better with myself now. Like, I'm not in a depressed state, or like, it was getting to the point where I didn't even want to come out the house. And then I just flip, and all I want to do is be out the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, you don't know what your depression is putting you through. You don't even know you're going through a depression. Why you always want to do this?
I ain't know.
And now that I've been doing this and writing, I've been knowing, like, I was really depressed. Like, I've been going through some shit. Like, and I'm just getting it all out, basically. And it's helping. And I hope that it helps me with coming up with this new script and everything, because I haven't wrote a script since I got out of since COVID happened.
Yeah,
I haven't really. My last class was in 2020, and I haven't wrote a script since. So
okay.
So I got a couple projects that I'm trying to get out. I definitely want to do that, and I definitely want to. I'm working on a project that I had since I was in high school. It was always about York.
Okay.
I put it down for a while, and I'm picking it back up because hopefully something stems from this. But first, I'm starting with York, Lancaster, Gettysburg, and then Harrisburg.
Okay.
And then hopefully I can probably get a budget, travel around America, tell stories, not of big cities though, no big cities, all little small towns.
Talk about
because
it.
It's so much history that nobody even understands. Like the York, like the square down in York is so important to American history.
Yeah. They don't know that.
First capital of America.
Yeah, what was it? 1776, the Articles of Confederation was signed downtown, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, we was the capital for like 9 months. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and people don't know that at all. Like they never even heard of it. A lot of people don't even know about the Battle of Gettysburg. They know about the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah. If you from PA, you do, but if outside of PA, you probably don't.
Yeah, what the fuck Gettysburg is. It's so much content that we can do here. Like even the bike trail got history on it.
Facts.
Even that Mason-Dixon line is so important to just the colonies in the 1700s. Because in 1773, it was really going down. Like people was really smoking each other. And so it has all the components that everybody likes for entertainment. It got violence, has a little bit of truth, love. Like you can really fictionalize or do whatever you want to do with it. But I'm just trying to start telling the history aspect. Like I was just reading about an article about the hotel that was downtown. Yeah. And once the Yorktown got built, that's when that hotel went out of business. Okay. And that hotel was, if that hotel was still if it was still a hotel, everybody would want to be in that hotel just because of the history. Okay. We like the old stuff. Yeah. Retro Jordans, you like the history behind Jordans, why it was worn. Especially if you could say that the names that was actually staying in those hotels.
Yankee Cat with the patches, World Series.
Yeah, World Series.
We like old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got my patch on.
The nostalgia, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. I like it.
That's
I like
what
it.
I'm trying to do.
I like that.
Trying to put that together real soon. I know I'm gonna start getting my B-rolls. I'm gonna get my B-rolls in when there's snow out, so I can use that because it's probably going to happen over a time period.
Okay.
We got a business coming 2022. Just be on the lookout for it.
Oh yeah, what we talking about? You can't.
I ain't gonna put it out there yet.
Put that out there.
It's coming.
Okay. I was about to say because whatever you do, you gotta have Vlad involved, man. Like I need to see Vlad on the screen, man.
I told Jones like, yo, copy your next movie.
Yeah.
You know what this nigga said?
He said,
play the crackhead. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing no crackhead, bro. Get out of here.
I'm not the paper, man. I am not the paper, right? So,
his project was dope too.
Yeah, shout out to Jones, man.
Shout out to Jones too, man. I'll be reaching out to him when I have a lot of questions and shit.
That's my
and boy. I like to watch his films and give him some feedback.
Yeah.
Because it was one part in the film that when I noticed it was a classic and I had to call it.
Yeah.
When I seen that he was actually in the film.
Right.
Nah, word.
That shit was funny. Yo, before we go, man, y'all got any plugs? Anything y'all want to shout out? Anything like that? Anything going on?
We want Brother Man's tape should be dropping real soon. Be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
Wizard on Instagram.
Yeah, at the Wizard, THAWIZRD.
Okay.
Yeah, go follow that man. He got some shit. And he talking that shit for the city.
Trenches were.
Yeah, it's for the city, it's for the trenches.
Okay.
And real pain.
Nah, for sure.
Is he like a newer artist or he got other projects?
He been out for a while.
Okay.
He got music on YouTube. On YouTube it's 8 Side Mason. So the number 8 Side Mason, They got videos on there.
Yeah.
On Apple Music.
Yeah, iHeartRadio.
All right. Well,
y'all probably remember him from the High.
Okay. Okay.
Like, this nigga been rapping since rapping's been rapping for real.
He was on Cosmic Kev a couple years back.
He got a song with Gilly.
Gilly.
For real? Oh,
yeah.
He's heavy. He's heavy out here. Yo, if y'all want me, y'all could tell him. I mean, y'all doing this, and I mean, if I could tap in with him, I could put a song. I mean, a clip of his song on my shit. I mean, if he's interested in that,
for sure.
I mean, just for the love too. You know what I'm saying?
Because he represented Lancaster, and York.
Okay,
best of both worlds for what I mean.
Okay.
Yo, do you remember when he battled.com?
Oh yeah, he battled.com back in
the day.
Oh my God! When? Because I'm now the Wizard. Like, did he go by another rap name?
So his rap name was Max Mason.
Max Mason. Okay.
Yeah. So, but it switched to 8-Side Mason.
But back then, when he was rapping, was he solo back? He might have been solo back then. Soldiers only live once.
He was young. He was
like in high school.
Yeah, high school.
Did he lose? Did he lose .com?
No, I don't know.
Talk heavy. I don't know, because remember he did that. Nah, because it was something like, I get like it was real funny, because I remember .com saying some of the bars that he was saying because he went and saw some of the shit that he put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was a time when battlers. I mean, you could
kind of cycle a little
bit. Yeah.
Albemarle Park.
It started right there at King's Court, in the parking lot though.
Yeah.
And we walked up there. Remember that parking lot where the preschool's at?
Yeah.
Oh, he talking about
United Way?
Yeah, the United Way.
Yeah,
it started in that joint, and then niggas walked all the way up to Albemarle Park.
That's just old. .com probably don't even remember about it.
Man, was there any footage? Josh wasn't on the scene. Josh was.
Niggas had flip phones and shit.
There was no phones.
And that shit don't change.
And he was young. Like, he's art. Well, he's 2 years older than me.
Okay.
But yeah, he was younger than .com.
That's a sub. That's a good little story, man. Yo, shout out to him, man. So yeah, like I said, plug him in with me, and yeah, I'll definitely show him some love, man.
Nah, I got you for sure.
That's what's up. So all right.
Appreciate the opportunity, man.
Definitely, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for your time.
Already.
And yeah, man, we're gonna, it's gonna go up, bro. You know what I mean?
Already.
That's what's up. All right. So yo, man, shout out to y'all, man. And just before we go, if you're still watching this episode, I need you to hit the subscribe button down at the bottom there. Brothers, where can we find you, man? Like, outside of this, man, where can people find y'all?
Man, Instagram, Vlad103.
You can find me at
Vlad_103.
Yeah, Vlad_103. I forget what I am. I think I'm a 103 nigga too. Nah, I'm 103 _ taking off.
103 boys. All right, yeah. I like that. That's what's up, man. Hey, yo, man, this is another episode of the 280 Plus podcast, and we out, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Peace.